There is a big meeting at Tamworth on Friday night. It is the Golden Guitar meeting, of course, the big Golden Guitar being run in conjunction with the Country Music Festival that is on at Tamworth at the moment. I know a lot of trainers in New South Wales like to take one or two on the truck and put them on the float for the Tamworth series. So looking forward to seeing the feature meeting, the Carnival of Cups meeting on Friday night. See if we can find you a winner in the feature race. It's a really strong Golden Guitar this year. There's a lot of depth. 7 heats were run on Sunday afternoon, so the 7 winners and 3 fastest seconds get through to the final. And going into the series, it looked to be a race in 3 with Down Under Stride, Katy Perry and Cyclone Kate. Now, they were all C2s going into the series, so they all looked to draw well into the final if they could win their heat. That's exactly what's happened. So it's all come down to luck of the barrier draw, who's drawn the best. Now, Down Under Stride's drawn 3. You've got Cyclone Kate in 5, and Katy Perry's come off worse. She's drawn gate 6. I'm going to go with Cyclone Kate. I think Cyclone Kate can lob into a pretty good spot here. Down Under Stride, I think, can lead. Cyclone Kate comes across, Katy Perry then comes over and gives Cyclone Kate the 1-1 cover. Cyclone Kate, very, very well performed New Zealand mare. She's done a great job for connections across on the other side of the ditch. Since she's arrived in Australia, she's been very good. She's been beating up on weaker fields, and this is clearly the toughest test to date that she's faced in Australia. But I just think she's going to get the nice run. John McCarthy would have eyed this race off for quite some time since she's been in the country. And if she lobs into the 1-1 and then a 3-wide train starts with a lap to go and she's able to push out inside the final 300 metres, I think she'll just have the fresh legs to run over the top of them at the end. So I'm going to go with number 5, Cyclone Kate. Hardest to beat for me is number 3, Down Under Stride. Now, he gets the advantage of the gate. He's of the main chances got the best draw. He looks the early leader. You want him to do everything right. I guess that's the query with all the pressure that'll be on in the early stages. But if he fires out and finds the top, he's entitled to a winning chance. He's another Kiwi that's been very good since arriving in Australia for the McCarthys. I remember speaking with Luke McCarthy about him after his win at Bathurst first up and said, what do you think of him? He said, look, he's a very nice horse. He's not a Chariot's horse, but he's going to be very competitive in the country series. And look, this is a perfect race for him. He gets the draw. He's going to be in front. And those all are big ticks around the Tamworth track. So I do give number 3, Down Under Stride, a winning chance. Katy Perry, unfortunately for her connection, she's drawn 6, and I think it's going to be really tough for her. She has to press forward. She can't go back. So if she goes forward and finds the chair, then I guess the option is, well, they can hand up the death seat, but why would they do that? All of a sudden, then she's going to get shuffled back, and she's really got no other option but to press forward and find the death seat. She might even have a crack for the lead. But with that, she's going to leave herself very vulnerable. She's done a good job since she's joined the Shane Tritton team in the middle of last year. Of course, got through to the Breeders' Crown. Did a good job there. She's been very good since she's resumed. Lauren Pinella gets on very well with her. Lauren did a lot of work with Katy Perry during her time after she hurt her arm and was making the comeback, and all of her rehabilitation, a lot of it was done with Katy Perry. So it'll be a nice story for Lauren to win on Katy Perry, but I just think the draw's going to make it too tough for her. And the other horse that I think you've got to include in your trifectas and first fours is Zodiac Dream. Zodiac Dream's going to get a beautiful run from where he's drawn. He's drawn barrier 1, so he looks to be the horse that'll sit on the back of Down Under Stride. He's been in super form of late. I think he's won his last 4 in a row. Query's going to be, he's stepping up against some really nice horses. He hasn't been running the times that these other horses have been running, and okay, fair enough. He's been racing on the country tracks where the times are slower, and you can only beat what's in front of you. But he's going to need the leaders to overdo it and then get the right run in the final 200 metres to be a winning chance. But I do definitely concede Zodiac Dream a very good first 4 chance from that positive draw. So numbers for me in the Tamworth Golden Guitar on Friday night. Great race. The club have done a fantastic job to attract these sort of horses. I'm going 5, Cyclone Kate to beat 3, Down Under Stride, 6, Katy Perry, and I've thrown in number 1, Zodiac Dream for 4th. That is the Golden Guitar on Friday night. Looking forward to that race.